Ashton Kutcher has built a lucrative investing career, from making an early bet on Uber to turning a $30 million fund into $250 million. The Silicon Valley Investor. Ashton Kutcher's resume is extensive. In addition to acting, Kutcher is a producer, business owner, and philanthropist, with a number of enterprises in each of these areas. Additionally, he's a very serious investor. Despite not being the first celebrity to get into investing, Kutcher has established himself in the Silicon Valley following a decade in this field. According to Bonnie Sapra of Business Insider, he's perhaps Hollywood's most seasoned tech investor and the most active celebrity investor, according to Bonnie Sapra of Business Insider. With a goal to help connect the little man with new companies, providing easy solutions to everyday problems, Kutcher began as an angel investor before co-founding two venture capital funds, A-Grade Investments and Sound Ventures. Follow the upcoming segments of our video to find out how Ashton Kutcher came to invest in Silicon Valley and what have been his key strategies to keep his investments thriving. Also, make sure you give a thumbs up to this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more interesting stuff. Kutcher's money prowess started young. Kutcher worked several jobs as a child, including dishwashing, janitorial work, and mowing lawns. Kutcher told Grow that he saved $1,400 through part-time jobs for a snowmobile at age 13. Raised in Iowa, Kutcher comes from blue-collar roots. His mother was a teacher, while his father worked at a meat processing facility. At the University of Iowa, where he was majoring in biochemical engineering, Kutcher was hired as a model, which finally led to his big break into the acting industry. Today, at the age of 42, Kutcher has taken part in 177 fundraising rounds and contributed more than $3 billion to entrepreneurs. According to Bonnie Sapra for Business Insider, Kutcher is now the Silicon Valley Hollywood angel, who is most active. Identifying and enabling amazing entrepreneurs to create a better tomorrow is Kutcher's core investment strategy. How did Kutcher come to invest in Silicon Valley? Kutcher said he started investing because he wanted to put people who needed solutions to everyday problems in touch with new companies that were making them. In 2013, Kutcher admitted to The Telegraph that he was particularly interested in consumer technology. According to Kutcher, the companies chasing happiness will ultimately do well. Hence, if you find a way to help people find love, health, or friendship, the dollar will chase that. That said, his foray into angel investing kicked off when he founded the production company Catalyst in 2000, which led to Silicon Valley connections. According to Zach O'Malley Greenberg for Forbes, Kutcher poached the digital head of Catalyst from TechCrunch, who introduced him to the big names in Silicon Valley. Kutcher quickly grew accustomed to the tech scene. According to O'Malley Greenberg, he put $1 million into Skype in 2009, at the suggestion of billionaire Mark Andreessen, 18 months before Microsoft acquired the business and doubled its worth. Who's the angel investor of Silicon Valley? Kutcher said his investing career hit a new level after reaching out to Silicon Valley angel investor Ron Conway for mentorship. Kutcher called Ron Conway one of the godfathers of angel investing. Conway gave Kutcher access to this whole investment portfolio and really got into explaining how things worked, including his approach to Kutcher. Ron Conway has undoubtedly been Kutcher's biggest mentor. From there, Kutcher joined up with businessman Ron Burkle and talent manager Guy Oseary to co-found the venture capital firm A-Grade Investments. He built a $30 million fund into $250 million in just 6 years. In 2018, persuaded by Mark Cuban, Kutcher appeared as a guest judge on the business program Shark Tank. Initially apprehensive, Kutcher later decided to participate because he thought it could give him the chance to draw an audience to the program that would not ordinarily watch it. It will basically be about being an entrepreneur, and to Kutcher, it's the American dream. The idea that you can go out and start something with very little and build it up into something big. The investment philosophy of the Silicon Valley investor. In brief, Kutcher positions his investment on 3 basic rules. The first rule is that business owners must have a thorough understanding of both their industry and product. The second rule, or prerequisite for an entrepreneur, is that they must possess a personality type that will enable them to endure failure and setbacks. You can have the best ideas and absolute domain expertise, but there will still be obstacles. To overcome them, you must have ingenuity and sheer willpower. He went on to say that the third criterion is that the entrepreneur in question ought to get along well with him. But the real key to piquing his interest has to do with how well an entrepreneur can spin a compelling narrative. To be more clear, can the entrepreneur sell his idea? Over the years, Kutcher has advocated making investments in fields one is familiar with. He also suggests learning everything you can about what you don't know, even if it means asking stupid questions. Paying attention is also necessary for learning. According to Kutcher, you should put money into things you want to make happen, but be cautious when pursuing your goals. While having a vision is crucial for realizing that reality, creating a strategy is necessary. A plan with all the nitty-gritty details that get you from point A to point B. Ashton Kutcher spends most of his time getting to know individuals, their motivations, and their difficulties. Investors sometimes skip over this stage in the whirlwind of returns and figures, whereas the true privilege of their position is to share a journey with exceptional people. Overall, Kutcher's philosophy on investing and life in general all goes back to his Midwestern roots. He said he wants to give back to those who need a helping hand.